This video is for steps 10 and 11 of your project guide. So by this time you should have already seen your images, saved at least 25 of them in a Google Doc or on Pinterest, done at least 5 to 10 sketches and labeled them, and really stop and thought about if I like my idea. And if you do, you're excited about your idea and you want to get started, you want to take the first step and to actually start creating your project, you should come up to me. You might need to take a number if there's a lot of people up here, but you come up to me for your first teacher check-in. So I'm going to look at everything you have and I'm going to give you a grade. This grade doesn't go into Synergy automatically. This is a starting off point of which you want to improve your grade. So I'm going to look and see what you have, what you're working on, what you're doing, and I'm going to give you an assigned skill. So you are going to get an assignment of something that you need to get better at so that you can complete this project. So for example, if you're doing a drawing, I might put shading forms in there where it says your teacher assigned skill is shading forms. That means you are going to go on Google or YouTube, most likely, and you are going to type in shading forms, or you're going to type in 2-point perspective, or you're going to type in paper sculpture. Whatever I've told you to go look at, you are going to type in and you are going to find a tutorial about how to practice the skill that you need in order to complete your project. So there are already tutorials on my website, so you can always go there and find things, but you can also go to YouTube and find other videos about what you need to get better at. So you're going to go there, you're going to find a video, and you're going to do what it says on the video. So if you're practicing 2-point perspective, they say get out a ruler and a pencil and make 2 straight lines towards a vanishing point. That's what you're going to do. And if it doesn't look good, you're going to do it again. You are going to practice really working with what it says, and you are going to take your time doing this. This should take you 1 or 2 days, okay, to just really practice this skill. Then after you have your skill and you've practiced it, you are going to go back to your sketchbook drawings. All right, so you go back to the drawings that you had, your original ideas. All right, so I had this idea about a collage with a silhouette and a moon, and then I had this idea about a face. Now, instead of just doing a 1 to 2 minute drawing, you're going to do about a 10 to 15 minute drawing on your paper, really evolving your idea. So now, maybe I've practiced 2-point perspective or 1-point perspective, and I realize with this tree and this moon, I need to sort of put the tree in front of the moon to make it look like it's 3-dimensional, and I'm going to draw this tree, and I'm also going to put something right here in the foreground. I don't know, maybe an owl, okay? These sketches don't take a long time, but they take like 10 minutes or so just to draw. You're going to evolve your sketch. You can do it, so this shouldn't be something, this is not your project. This is just your sketch of what it's going to be. So, but it should take you a little bit longer than your original sketches. So after you do that, you come back and you get another teacher check-in. And I will say, okay, I see that you've practiced shading, or I see that you've learned about perspective or whatever your skill was. And hopefully your grade will have gone up. So maybe you had a 6 or a 7 to start with, and hopefully you have a 8 or a 9 now. All right, so that's what you're going to do for steps 10, 11, and 12. The next video will cover all the steps into the next teacher check-in.